Welcome to Legendary Tactics. This is Nato Potato. Been playing a lot of Splendor lately. I've been playing a lot of 4-player. I'm really trying to crack the code on this one. This is a 2-player game. I've decided just to basically simplify. Get a consistent strategy against 2 players. I understand that the strategy will differ the more players there are in the game, but just trying to get some confidence in playing against multiple players. And what I've been doing, I've been experimenting with only buying cards worth points, only focusing on one color at a time. And usually what ends up happening is I get to 12, 13, 14 points, and one of the other AIs surges past me at the last second by either completing a nobleman or doing something that maybe buying a top row card that gets a whole bunch of points. So I'm experimenting more with the idea of staying flexible. My strategy right now is, generally speaking, to keep the amount of coins that I have at my disposal as high as possible. So keeping it around 9 or 10 coins that I've picked up, or jewels I should say, that I've picked up. And when there's an opportunity, I'll spend them, maybe buy a couple, and then build up the number of coins again, and trying to minimize the number of cards that I take with the gold token in reserve, because I see that kind of potentially wastes a move where you could be collecting 3 jewels and potentially buying an even better card. So just trying to find that balance, and that's why I'm playing the 2-player game today. So I'm drawing up, trying to keep my options open. My general idea is looking at the nobles on the right. I'm seeing that diamond is common to both, and the brown jewel is common to both. So I want to focus on those two, and also just looking at the top row of jewels, seeing that there is a fair number of browns and diamonds there as well. So that definitely is something I'm keeping in mind. Now if I see an opportunity to buy cards at a very low cost, maybe because most of the cost is covered by residual income, if I need to spend 1 token to get a card, even if it's on the bottom row, I'm going to jump on that. So for example, that diamond, it only cost me 1 token in order to get that. So I want to make sure that I'm maximizing those opportunities. And in general, I'm going to try and spread this out. Again, if I can pick up some residual income, I've got the a couple, well, really all the nobles in mind as well. But building up kind of more or less equally. I'm going to try that this game and see how that goes, and just make sure I'm taking a turn or two to draw up, get over 5 coins as well, and kind of work towards some of the the coins that are the cards that are up there in the middle row. Basically, is what I'm aiming for, so I can get some points on the board. And also having something of a plan. Like, it's a little hard to plan right now at 2 points, but certainly once I get closer to 10, I want to kind of have my path to victory more or less worked out. How am I looking to get to that 15 points as fast as possible? For the AI, I've been playing with just random behavior. I don't want to kind of get used to playing against a certain play style. I want to mix it up. So that's, generally what I've been doing, is just to give myself the variety. Every player you play against is going to be different anyway, so why should I have a predictable AI, is what I figure. So yeah, again, just keeping things very even. Again, I'm still want to build up the diamonds and the brownstones there, and just take advantage of any opportunities that present themselves. In this game, you can't get too locked in to certain strategies. because see, that only cost me 1 coin there. But you can't get locked into strategies because, usually you're building towards a certain card and then it gets taken. And here I saw an opportunity. Hey, grab a free diamond essentially. There's no cost. My residuals are getting fairly strong right across the board, so we're able to take advantage of the positioning. And I like the fact I got 2 blue jewels on the bottom row that I can just buy, and I can get that noble as soon as possible. And that having the diamonds at 4, and that puts me in a position to get that middle noble as well. I'm going to just take a gander here, make sure I'm doing the math correctly. If I can get some points, I will, but I'm trying to also make sure that I'm positioned to grab the noble as soon as possible. And one thing that I really felt, especially at this stage, was a real lack of rubies. I really needed more reds to get the opportunities that were there. He stole that noble out from under me, but I soon countered with noble of my own, and I'm just 1 away from that last noble, and there's happens to be one that I can buy for free, and it gives me another point. So that brought up to a tie game. 10-10 really could go either way, but I like my positioning. I'm a little weak in rubies, but overall I'm in good shape. And now that the nobles are gone, I can just focus on the higher tiered cards. So I'm looking for cards like the 3-point ruby there that costs 6, or the 3-point diamond that costs 6, or even the 4-point ones at the top that only cost 7. If you add up the jewels that are, that one there, it's worth 3. I mean, I happen to be able to afford it, but that's a lot of coins potentially that you need to spend in order to get them. But I picked up 3 points there, and I'm going to just grab an easy one to get to 15, put the pressure on. He's got to somehow get 5 points without any nobles to do that. That's going to be pretty tough. So managed to pull out the victory. 29 turns. I know that the standard is 24. I'm not sure if that changes a bit with 2-player. Probably does a little bit, but very good game, and I'm looking to build on this against 3 and then eventually 4 players after this. This has been Legendary Tactics. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.